on reaching 4,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Reached Saturday, 14 September 2024. I'm filming this the next day, Sunday, 15 September 2024. I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. As my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi. And yesterday I reached 4,000 videos published on this YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, for the first time. I made the channel in 2013 and started publishing videos in 2017, meaning it took me 8 counted years of publishing videos: 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, to reach this number of videos. I've done at least 3 videos each of those 8 consecutive years. I contextualize this performance in terms of how the content covered has changed over the past approximately 2,000 videos in an open access video topic approach. So yeah, over the past 2,000 videos, so it used to be a lot more kind of like out and about kind of stuff and like wildlife. And then I still do wildlife, but not like I did towards the beginning. And it was more just kind of discussions. And I've kind of, I'd say now my biggest switch has kind of been food, sports, books, movies, prizes / awards, and YouTube specifics / my experience with how YouTube works. Although that one's kind of, yeah. And so it's taken me a while to kind of stabilize on covering other people and other results and how to do that. Right, so last year, 2023, about this time of year, I was kind of trying to figure out, how do I roll out my own running story, right? How do I talk through that? How do I talk through my own awards and honors and my own performances and stuff? Because I can go out and launch into talking about somebody else, but that is like a huge, in watching YouTube, I go, when people just put out content talking about other people and what they've done, and they don't have content on themselves, I view it as a huge detractor. And that's part of why I make all these YouTube videos, is I'm like, well, there was a very, and still is, it's a very open market for individuals who have relevant experience and are willing to share their own story to make it the story of other people more understandable. Right? So I was like, if I can understand my own story, then I can start to, you know, kind of use that as a foundation to talk about others from some sort of, yes, I do have experience and I understand that experience, right? Something pretty common in this world is people will have experience and tout it as a metric or an analytic, or put it on a resume or a CV, or look what I have. They have zero idea what it actually means, right? Or zero understanding of the thing. So it's like, I don't want to be that person, so let me put out videos to see if I can talk long enough to show that and convince myself that I actually do understand it. All right, so then it's switched, and I've kind of incorporated my own stuff to make sure I do understand it. But yeah, so that was one of my huge critiques on YouTube, and a lot of, at least in the sports coverage world, a lot of people like to remain behind camera and not talk about their own experience as relevant. So I'd say is, I watch my stuff for reasons. Okay, so the content has changed. As for the open access video topic approach, so open access here is something, so like, say a person is publishing in a peer-reviewed journal. You can publish it open access or not. And open access is like at its extreme, open to anybody, right? They don't have to have a subscription to the journal. They don't have to have, you have to be signed up through such and such library system to get access to this article, that kind of thing. So it's available to anybody. Which is kind of, can think of it in that sense of, it's not, I wouldn't necessarily say that if something's not open access, it's not public, it's just like restricted access, all right, compared to open access. So essentially, by covering things other than myself, it's like, in a sense, it is kind of like putting out a publication. It's covering somebody else and making it available to the world, which, like, if my videos are processed by some, you know, big computational whatever, sweeping things, or even just YouTube, all right, it provides a perspective, or it provides a take, which is my take, right? So that's the me element of it. However, if people are trying to understand this other person's story, or the story of this prize, or the story of a year that the result was a change and it fits for them in that story, then it provides them a perspective. It makes my opinion open to the world, which if somebody has like a bunch of misinformation published about them, or people really enjoy lying about somebody and say, oh, they reacted like blank, or they feel like blank, then my takes and my perspectives might actually be crucial to that person's existence and survival, right? To make sure that the truth is out there. So, and it helps with then being able to identify when people lie, all right, about that person and their take / perspective or reaction and stuff like that. So the spirit here is a bit of an open access spirit, and the kind of sense of, yeah, it might not be fun, but it's not your channel, it's mine, right? Or like putting out video talking about age restrictions, although I think that was more towards the beginning of the, like as in the first half of these 4,000 videos. But I talked about my channel being removed. I've also had a video removed by YouTube. So like, I don't know, I haven't done a centric video on that. I was like, but I'm thinking about removing a video myself, and I've removed a number of videos. In fact, that's how this channel started, was I was like, if I publish it, I published it, and it was like, why isn't this showing up when I look for it? And it was a private video, and then I was like, I made it public, and then I was like, why is the publication date yesterday? Because if you publish something, or I found that if I publish something privately, it kept that publication date even if it was made public. So I was just kind of like, what? So there was, I've been through content removals both from YouTube and of my own initiative, but the vein here is open access, actually. So to make unimpeded access is best of my ability to the information I put out there. So there we go. That's on reaching 4,000 videos on my YouTube channel. Reached Saturday, 14 September 2024. And again, I'm Tanis Coralee Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. This is my YouTube channel, Tanis Leonhardi, at least currently. And I'm filming this Sunday, 15 September 2024.